Greetings, y'all. It is Matt from the Green Arcade. So, I am back. We're going to try to stream. We're going to try it, okay? So, for you guys watching on YouTube, you probably already know we've had some issues going on with streaming. The internet's been kind of goofy lately. So, right now, it's perfect. It's peachy keen. I've been watching it for the past 30 minutes or so. So, we're going to try this and see if it works. So, we're going back to Elm Creek. We got some farming to do. I'm going to start harvesting corn, hopefully. I'm watching the numbers. It's currently 0% for bad numbers. So, hopefully it'll stay at 0. But yeah, as soon as the map gets loaded up here, we will get back into Elm Creek. I'm going to harvest some corn. And we'll see if this works. 95, 100, 100, 100. Come on, 100. There it is. All right. Let's click start. Guess I need my controller for this. All right. So, I think I'm live. Everything is green. It's such a weird thing to see. All green right now. Knock on wood. Hopefully it'll stay that way. So, hello, welcome in. Good afternoon. So, we're going to try this. It's currently raining? Really? I don't remember it raining. Okay, I just got the notification that I went live. I just got the notification, so maybe you guys are just now getting it too. Ooh, it sounds auspicious. I hear thunder and wind and rain. Thinking maybe I need to sleep and go to the next day. I came in. I was trying to remember what all was going on. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome in. So I'm going to sleep, go ahead and sleep again here. We'll just go, I tell you what, it's late. It's getting into October. We'll go to 9. Farmer Nick, hey. How's it going? I'm watching the numbers. It's looking good so far. It's just like this morning. I got on this morning and checked the numbers, and they were 0% then too. So I don't know what's causing it. The only thing different that I'm doing right now is that I'm in single player. So maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, we have got some stuff to do. It's going to rain again. Rough so far today? Oh, man. That stinks. You know what? Hang on. I gotta move this window over just a tad bit here, so I can see everything. There we go. All right. Nice Christmas trees, yeah. We put those in. Actually, I don't remember when we put them in. This is the same tree. They added the presents at the bottom, but this is the same tree from 19. And when you went up under it at 19, you could hear "Oh Christmas Tree," the song. So, but anyway, it's gonna rain again. I was gonna see when it was gonna rain again. Oh, it's gonna rain at 11. We got to get boogieing. We got corn to harvest. So basically, I'm just going to go in, and I think what I'm going to do is go in and just open up the fields, and maybe Saturday morning we can get back to this. Maybe bring old man in Saturday morning. I'm kind of wondering if it's multiplayer, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it is. Need to do some experimenting with that. So I'm going to go and open up all the cornfields that we have here. Just go in, open them up, do a couple rounds. I haven't sold any equipment yet, but that's probably going to happen. I think I'm going to dwindle down the mods. Because, well, number one, the game will run better. and number two, we won't have any issues with mod conflicts or anything like that. So I guess I'll start right here. Probably should start over here actually. Alright, so let's see. I gotta unfold that and the combine. Yeah, it was... Farmer Nick, you said you had a rough day. It's been a rough day. We had yesterday and today were really rough days. We've got a lot of people coming in with either flu or strep or... and we've even seen a few COVID. They're still, I left, I had to leave because it was my time to leave, but they were still slammed when I left. Alright, let's see, I'm going to actually go this way for a second. I'm going to have to get something down here to dump. Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. That was framey. When I first started doing the corn. I do not want to drop straw. Let me turn that off. That didn't do it. What did... That's not it. Is it that button? There, it's that button. There we go. I got it now. Oh, you got the influence, so you know then. Yeah, you're right there. I don't know what all ours are, but it's been a terrible, terrible past couple days. I hope I don't get it. It's highly likely that I could get it, but I've had my flu shot, so hopefully if I do get it, it won't be terribly bad. But hopefully I hope you get better there, Farmer Nick. A lot of people coming in with it. Yeah. Alright, and then I'm going to try to come in and we've got a ton of straw on the ground, and that could be making the map load slower and run slower. So we got straw up there where we did all the anywhere we did soybeans, there's straw, and we haven't baled it yet. So I'm gonna have to bale a little bit and then haul it in, and bale a little bit and haul it in. And I don't, hey the man, how's it going? Well, knock on wood, so far it's so good. It's currently 0, which is the best. You can't get any better than 0 packet loss. So, right now it's good. Oh no, Logan has to study for an English test. I wasn't a big English person. I think I was more of a history person. Well, I was more of a lunch person. Breakfast and lunch. But, official classes, I was more of a, I guess history probably. Of the basic classes, math, science, English, history, I was probably more of a history guy. Oh, I spoke too soon. I've got 0.35, 0.34. It's holding at 0.3 packet loss. Actually, it's weird because this is not outbound now. This is inbound. Normally it's outbound packet loss. I'm still sitting at 0% outbound, but now it's inbound packet loss. Huh. And it's not bouncing around. It's down to 0.2 now. That's interesting. Well, yeah, like I said, it was at 0 this morning. And then it was at 0 this afternoon when right before I started. And then when we started, it was at 0. So now it's got just a slight inbound packet loss. I wonder what that means. It's very slight inbound packet loss. And it's going down right now. It's down to 0.10. No outbound packet loss though. Isn't that weird? And it's like it's counting down. Yeah, 0.09. It's weird. It's going from, it's like 0.12, 0.11, 0.10, 0.09. Now it's at 0.08. Now it's at 0.07. Now it's at 0.06. Now it's at 0.05. That is weird. It's like it's counting down. Oh no. Don't blow up. I hope my computer or router or whatever doesn't blow up. 0.04. It's the final countdown. Still at 0.04. Oh, there's 0.03. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little scared. .02. Of course, I guess maybe it does kind of make sense. I am in single player. Old man's not here. I would probably be transferring more outbound, I would assume, being in multiplayer, with him being in the multiplayer game. So just that would be my assumption. .01. .01. It's holding at .01. That is so strange. I'm watching the number more than I am the combine. So if I hit a tree or wall or something, it's holding at .01. Oh, there's 0. Nothing happened. I'm okay. Hopefully it'll stay that way. Oh, man. Internet. Am I right? Alright, I'm going to have to bring either a truck over here on the edge here or something because I'm about to be full. Yeah, let me go ahead and stop. Let me put that out. Let me go grab a truck. Oh yeah, we got plenty. Trucks to choose from. See, this is... I think we're going to dwindle down trucks too. I think we're going to redo this. I'm still here. I feel like Scrooge, you know, on Christmas morning after 3 spirits visited him overnight. I'm still here. I haven't missed it. I'm as light as a feather. The spirits did it all in one night. Except my spirits were outbound packets, inbound packets, and, you know, bandwidth in between. So... it's a Christmas miracle. God bless us, everyone. Speaking of, today is the last day of November. Can y'all believe it? Tomorrow is December. I can't believe it myself. The year, where did it go? Where'd the year go? It's like, okay, it's like 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. That's how it felt. And my tongue got a little tied there. 2023, boom, gone. Yeah. Well, I would say it's probably what, maybe 2.5 to 3 weeks, yeah. You want to go back to May? How much did I lose? Actually, I don't know. I haven't gone back and looked. I'm going to try to put that on YouTube if it's viable. If not, well, we'll just take it as a loss. But at least I'm here today. I mean, I'm sitting at 0%. It's funny, it dropped a little bit, but it was not outbound packets this time. It was inbound packets. So I don't know what that means. I'm going to have to look into that. I don't know. Alright, I opened this field up. It's ready to go, I think. I'll come back and... that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to open the fields up, I think. And, we'll come in and hopefully be able to harvest them Saturday morning. I can't guarantee that the internet will be working then. The only difference from what I am doing now and what I have been doing, is I am not in multiplayer right now. This is the single player. This is career, I guess it's called career mode. So it's just me. I don't know, that may not have anything to do with it. Because I can completely quit the game. Like Saturday afternoon, I watched the numbers all Saturday afternoon and Sunday afternoon. And I was still losing packets. It didn't matter whether I was in the game or not. The game was completely closed. And I was still losing them, so... I think I'm getting to the point where I might need some GPS. Will that lock in though? Like truly lock in, I don't know. Old man, I don't know where old man's at. I guess maybe he assumed that my internet wasn't working, or he may be, you know what, he may be working late. Sometimes on Wednesdays he has to work late, so don't know if he does come in. I'm watching the channel here too. If he does come in, I'll save where I'm at and go into multiplayer, and we'll see how it does in multiplayer. See if it'll behave in there. Hopefully the internet will work. It's got to be something to do with a connection somewhere or something. Highway to the danger zone. Traxie's down here keeping my legs and feet warm. I was gonna get a little, I guess, foot heater, like a pad, like a thing that you put your feet on and keeps your feet warm, but right now she's doing a pretty good job of it. She's not always there though, so. They have some little heat massage things. I could get that too. Massage my feet and heat them at the same time. But yeah, knock on wood. And I don't know if the wood I'm knocking on is, I guess it's real. Yeah, that's real wood. Yeah, I know. I've heard John talk about his heated mat. Ooh, I gotta crack open an orange soda. Oh, it just went from 0 to 0.45. And it's inbound again. The thing with this though, with the inbound, and it's just like, it's like a little ping. See, it went to 0.45, then it jumped down to 0.25 now, and it's counting down again. That is so weird. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some homework on internet connectivity. See, it's counting down. It's down to 0.19. And the closer it gets to 0, looks like it's still counting down. The closer it gets to 0, the slower it goes. So, I don't know. It's like I'm being pinged or something. I don't know. All I know is I love playing Farm Sim, and I really like streaming it. I did recorded videos for a long time with Let's Plays and stuff. But yeah, and I'm gonna keep playing Farm Sim, even if the internet goes kaput and I can't. But I'll call somebody out here to come and look at it if it keeps, you know. But right now it seems to be, I haven't gotten any alerts. You know, when it's outbound packets dropping, and when it gets super bad, I'll get an alert on my broadcast software here that says, hey, you're dropping frames, or, you know. Do you need internet to play? Well, you need internet to do multiplayer, and you need internet to download mods. I think, I don't know, do you need internet to download the game now? Does it actually come on the disc anymore? I bet you have to download it. You definitely need internet to download like the patches and stuff. Traxie, you are really being cute right now. She's rolled over here. She's not really technically in my lap. She's kind of in between my legs, down right around my knees and kind of up and down there. And she's rolled over and she's grabbed my leg and she's hanging on to it. That's right, I'm talking about you. She lifted her head up and looked at me. There's the other combine. I got it out and parked it, thinking old man might be here. Like I said, if he comes in, we may try to connect. Yeah, see, it's down to 0.01 now, so it's I'm live, apparently. I mean, nope. I mean, I guess the stream looks okay. Probably looks like it normally does at 720p. See, I'm gonna have to find a point here where I can pull a truck up somewhere. Probably right here. If I can make it around this corner without getting too full. There it is. It's too bad they can't give, like, when it gets to like 95, 98, well, maybe 98%, or maybe when it gets to 100%, it's too bad they can't give like a corn cab animation. Wouldn't that be neat? Like if you hit 100% and the combine stops abruptly, you get a little corn cab, like a little waterfall of corn coming onto your cab there and a little pile getting on your cab. Then they could give you like a shovel where you could shovel it off or something. Or maybe it could just be like a visual thing. I don't know. I think that'd be pretty neat. Alright, let me grab another truck. Or I could go get the one that's over there. You have the disc? Okay. I was going to say, I'm not sure how that would work. I have mine through Steam, and it automatically updates. So I don't have to worry too much about, you know, I mean, it automatically downloaded, automatically updates. I think it automatically downloaded. Yeah, it automatically downloads. I just have to manually install it. So the plane. I hear the plane. I hear a plane. It's literally right over my house. I think that's a plane. Okay, plane versus lawnmower. I think it's a plane though. It did the Doppler effect thing, so most likely a plane. What's the Doppler effect, kids? The Doppler effect is the transitioning of sound waves coming from a distance, getting closer, and then they go farther away from the point of the observer. I think I said that right. Basically, it's that's the Doppler effect. If you've ever heard a train blowing its horn coming towards you, and then as it goes away from you, that's the Doppler effect. And then let's see, we got, I think I got all the cotton done. Oh look, they planted something down there. What is that? That sunflower? No, that's wheat. Yeah, they planted wheat down there. May have to go a couple years before we buy that field. Have you ever played ETS2? No, I haven't played, is that Euro Truck Simulator? I played a little bit of ATS. And I really couldn't get into it. I've been kind of wanting to get back into playing Red Dead Redemption 2. So, and that would require me getting my new computer hooked up. So that may be something I have to do very soon. Yeah, I've actually kind of been wanting to go back and play some of the retro games. They had a special on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle library, and I got that. So that includes all the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, the Genesis versions of the game. What do you hear, Trex? Hmm? She hears something. We got to be very quiet. We're hunting rabbits. I don't know, she hears something. She raised her head up and she's like a dog. If she hears something, she'll raise her head up and point her ears in that direction. I think she's got a little bloodhound in her. Don't tell her that, though. Still sitting at 0, though. I'm watching it. But yeah, I'm gonna look into this new internet, and hopefully, the hope would be if I do have access to this new internet, which it says I do. I just need to contact them and see what I need to do. Then I can maybe start streaming in 1080p, which would be nice. Hey, we've got a lot of corn. Alright, Logan, yeah, you go study, bud. Learn that English. You learn that English good. Don't listen to me. It's learn that English well. And even that's wrong, I think. Study your English to learn it well. No, that sounds wrong. Sounds like a double conjuncture or something. I don't even remember the words. I remember the song, conjunction, junction, what your function. But that's all I remember of it. I don't remember what they actually said. Yes, my name is a Bill. Yes, I'm only a Bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. I don't remember all the words, just the highlights. Alright, so this is pretty much good. I'm going to go open up in the middle. I think that one's okay over there. We can hit that, open it up. I think I'm going to open this one up in the middle. What am I sitting at? I'm at 64%. I think I'm going to actually go down here and go back around. Where did I park my truck at? It's over there at that little turnaround, isn't it? That's where I'll head then. I'll come right in through here. And start cutting right through here. And I'll head back around to that truck and dump. Needs to be a little more open on these ends anyway. Yep. Right, got it, I think. I guess I need to go back and watch those and actually pay attention to them. I got the beats down in my head, you know, the Great American Melting Pot. But I don't remember the actual lesson that they taught. So wait, was his name not Bill after he got passed? Did he become like Mr. Law or something? Whoa. Blow my mind, man. That was me. I was moving my orange soda. You're fine. You're fine. Guess I'll go back around this way again. And then maybe move on. Move on over to the other field over there. So he wasn't Bill anymore then, right? He was Mr. Law in the criminal justice system. Something about criminals and the heinous crimes, and these are their stories. Bum bum. We talked about this a while back, and I don't remember, but I think Law and Order Special Victims Unit is actually on the way to becoming the longest running show. I think The Simpsons hold the title right now. They're either in first place or second place. I think The Simpsons are I think The Simpsons are in first place right now as the longest running show. Hello, welcome in. Good afternoon. Okay, I'm leaning more towards lawnmower now because I hear a lawnmower. Maybe it was a plain lawnmower. Ooh. Let's go down this side here. Whoop, nope. GPS is not set that way. Here we go. Yeah. Looking around at maps, there's a lot of maps in the works that are being made as we speak. And actually, shocker, and old man's not here for me to tell him. I'll have to tell him Saturday, I guess, or whenever I see him. DJ Modding is alive. He came back. He made a post. Said he's been gone for about 4 months, and that's about right. And he is back to work on maps. So he's working on, I'm assuming he's gonna go back and work on upper Mississippi River Valley, because that's the last one that he was working on. He's got a lot of catching up to do because there's been a lot of updates, a lot of, all the DLC stuff. So he's got a lot of stuff to do. I'm kind of hoping that he will bring back some of his other maps. He made some great maps. Maybe I'm kind of hoping he'll come out with something new. Something maybe along the lines of a flat map. Because I'm really in the market for a flat map. I can't tell you how much I really would like a flat map. So it would be nice to have a nice flat map. There's several in the works, and I'm not closing the door on any of them. I'm going to look at them all when they get finished and released, and it will be a surprise. Probably there probably won't be an announcement, because if I had one in particular, like, okay, this is the one we're going to play, I would go ahead and probably announce it and do like some preview stuff on it. That's interesting. So, okay. So, these were on the trailer when I left. And this thing was straight. Like right here. It was very straight right here. Now it's kind of jackknifed, and the bells are over there. Maybe this is an issue. Maybe the auto-loading cotton trailers are an issue. They do come in handy, I'll say that, but okay, maybe they're not like totally off there. Okay, I'm gonna park this straight right here. Not so much here or here, but right here. I'm assuming I can probably hit the button to release them and then probably just pick them right back up. But that's weird. They were on the trailer when I left. Well, let's get back to cutting corn. I guess I left the truck running. I saw two things there. I was like, wait a minute, what? I'm going to bring that. Speaking of the truck, I'm probably going to have to bring that over there. Because this whole field out here, we got to wait till November before we can do the cotton there and up northwest up there. But as soon as we get the cotton done in this field, we're going to plow, I think, all this together. Make it one field. We are really, we've done really well on this map, and we probably have maybe 1 to 2 years left on it. Probably 2 years left on it. Yeah. Yeah, it just depends on what they're set to. I'm sure there's some out there that are probably tweaked a little bit that go faster, but it depends on which ones you have. And they may be the same ones you had in 19 and then they turned them down too, so. I don't know. I kind of want to get back to basics. Fermenting silos are nice, but I kind of want to get back into just selling the silage, or moving towards buying the BGAs and just having like the wrap bales maybe, and just feeding them in there, selling them, to provide power and, Yeah. Shop around. There are some out there that are a lot higher. That's what we had to do. That's what we had to do for the grass dryer. I think we had 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 different grass dryers. And we finally found one out of the 5 that seemed to work at the pace that we wanted it to. Let's see. I would say that's probably okay. We could probably work with that. I'm going over here. Oh, tracks. I gotta shift around here, girl. Yeah, definitely shop around. Isn't there a song that's like, you better shop around. Yeah. So I said probably dial down the whole silage operation for the next map. It's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Dial it way back. I mean, dial it way back, because when you look at the operation we got going here, actually, you know what? I'm going to hop over there and show you what we got going on. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but there might be some out there watching that haven't seen it yet. So let's hop over here. Find something to tab to. So there's our grass dryer. This is the grass dryer that we got. This is the fastest one. It really does a good job. It's really quick. And then we put in another silo. This is one of Stevie's silos where we store basically just grass and chaff. We let that thing store the hay, as we make it. But I mean, we had 20 million liters of grass in here before I filled this truck up. I think it's actually full right now. We had 20 million liters of grass, and we had, I think, 9 million liters of chaff. Yeah, we kind of want to dial that back maybe a little bit for the next map, I think. I don't think we want to do that. And to ferment it all, check this out. This is our fermenting operation. We put in basically a 5x5 matrix of the large fermenting silos back here. This is Stevie's 4X map, so it's, you know, it goes past the BGA here. And this was an empty lot, so basically we just came in and built 5x5. Yeah, these are the you have these same silos in, so you can put them in with the American flag, a Canadian flag, or you can have them blank like this. We did one with the American flag up in the front. Just seemed to kind of, you know, fit. That way, you know, this is the middle row, I guess, that has the flag on it. But yeah. This is our operation, and it's a little much. It's a little on the grand scale of things, but you know, we're not going to run out of silage, I don't think, anytime soon. And actually, I've got to probably need to work on getting the grass and hay over here, just so we can get these. I don't think these last 2 rows that we put in are operational yet, so we got to put grass and hay in them. And then they can be running, so. But I'll work on that in the downtime, I guess. Try to get that, you know, working. Oh, I turned the thing off, didn't I? Oh yeah, Mr. Professor, we did. You know, we started out with this up here where we had all these soybeans at. We started out because this was all meadow grass up here. So we mowed this once, I think, and then this area I actually ended up mowing like 3 times. But now we have this dedicated grass field here, and this is more than enough. Way more than enough for what we need. Because we came in, we, let's see, we tilled it, seeded it in grass, then we rolled it, so it's permanently like rolled now. Oh no, we don't do promotions. Hang on, I see that. Stand by, guys. Am I on the right thing? Nope, I'm on the wrong thing. Let's go over here. Stand by, break out the band hammer. You are the weakest link. Bye-bye. Yeah, we don't do that. That's a no-no. Bet my combine's crashed. Nope, hasn't crashed yet. Cool. I'll have to empty it, though. And right there. So let me shut that off. Go grab the truck. Ooh, where did I leave the truck? It's over here. There it is. But yeah, scaling things back a tad. I think we're going to be a little more mod light on the next one. So, and I'm open to standard size maps and 4X maps. Maybe using a little more of the in-game equipment. I try not to do too much OP stuff here. To me, the capacities on these trucks, I think, is a little somewhat more realistic. 250,000 liters. I mean, when you compare this trailer to the other in-game trailers, I mean, that seems about right. Because there's no hoppers in these trailers. These are dump-in trailers or whatever you want to call them. Oh man, did I? You know what? I think the engine shut off when I went away. Here we go. How much longer thinking I'll be on Elm Creek? It depends. Wow. You ever talk so much that your throat kind of closes off? That just happened. Maybe. It depends. It depends on. We got to have another map to go to. So there's a lot of maps that are currently in the works. There's a lot of maps that have already been released, and I have looked at both upcoming and both maps that are upcoming and that have already been released. So I'm open to suggestions, but keep in mind I kind of want to go to a flat map, and nothing bigger than probably nothing bigger than a 4X. I actually looked at another really, really big one, and it hurt my computer so much. My computer literally sounded like it was crying from torture. So, I think we'll stick to 4X and standard size. Iowa Plains. Yeah, I looked at Iowa Plains. What's the perfect map, Left? Left says he has the perfect map. I've looked at a lot of them. I've looked at Iowa Plains. I've looked at Frankenmuth. I've looked at the Michigan map. And actually, when I was looking at the Michigan map, I was like, okay, let's see what this is about. But when I started going around it, I'm like, I have been here. It turns out we played Michigan back in Farming Simulator 19. It had a train on it then. There's no train on it now, unless it's only at the top. It had a train that did like a loop around the map back in 19. It's the Michigan that had all the animals, the statue of animals out in the woods. So we were going to clear the woods out, but then we was like, well, we can't clear the woods because we couldn't get rid of the animal statues. I think there was like a elk or a deer, and then there was a bear somewhere. It had a McDonald's at the top of the map. Yeah, the train's at the top of the map, Laura. Yeah. There was a McDonald's, and I think there was a Wendy's. So obviously this Michigan map was not in the mod hub back then, because you can't have all that name brand stuff. But yeah, I would really hope for DJ. DJ, he's one of our favorites. I would hope that he would come out with a new map, maybe base it in Kansas or Nebraska or Texas or even Missouri. Just come out with something, and hopefully I would hope for a flatter map. You're playing the Michigan map? Yeah. There's a lot out there already, and I've looked at several. Left says he has the perfect map. What's the perfect map, Left? I'm sitting on the edge of my seat. Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the clouds roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, harvesting corn. Oh. No, not that Michigan. Not that Michigan. This was another Michigan. And it's in the mod hub right now, but it's different. It's kind of the same, but it's different. The Michigan I'm talking about, I don't know if you remember it or not, but it had animal statues out in the woods. So like there was a bear, maybe a couple bear statues, and I think there were some big deer. I know there were more than one deer in the woods on the map. And we played it. I think John played it too. If I remember right, I think John played it. It had a McDonald's up, and the town was all across the north. The train made a loop around the map. The sawmill was in the northwest corner of the map. Yes, Left, I'm open to maps based in Canada. I actually looked at one. Red River, Manitoba. If that's the one you're talking about, I don't know that it is, but I looked at Red River, Manitoba, and that's the one that made my computer cry. So, if it made my computer cry, I can only imagine what it would do to old man's computer. So, that was a 10 kilometer by 10 kilometer map. For comparison, we also looked at the Spring Creek one. You sent one that's flat in 4X? Alright, cool. I will definitely check that out. Red River, Manitoba. I don't know if it's a 16X map. It says 10 kilometer by 10 kilometer. I don't know what size that is. Is that 16? The 12 kilometer by 12 kilometer was... I think that was the 34 or 36X map from, it was Spring Creek. I'm trying to remember who did it. I think, I want to say North Dakota Modding, but I can't remember who exactly did it. I'm going to go ahead and take this edge off here. But yeah, the 10 by 10 kilometer one made my computer cry. The Pizza Roll Gang, oh man, that is like one of the most awesomest gamer tags, or what, are these called gamer tags? What are they called? Chat names, maybe? That's awesome chat name, man. I love pizza rolls. I actually got to buy some more pizza rolls. I'm down to my last bag. Flat and 4X. I will definitely check it out. But yeah, anything bigger than a 4X, I think we start experiencing issues just because of our computers. I need to get my new computer out, I guess. But old man, I don't want to leave old man behind. He should. He's going to have to be able to join me on the maps. So, old man, if you're listening, when Farming Simulator 24 or whatever the next game is called comes out, you may have to get a new computer, but. Your gamer tag and your Steam name. Awesome, awesome name. I love pizza rolls. I miss the Supreme pizza rolls. They used to have Supreme pizza rolls, but they did away with them. Now they only have the combination, which is usually what I go with. They have pepperoni, and then they have I think it's 3 cheese pizza rolls. That's all we have here. They may have the Supreme somewhere else. Yeah, oh, Mrs. Professor, when we went and looked, me and old man both went and looked at Spring Creek. And it hurt so bad. The tractors. We got in, and these were base game tractors. We got in the base game tractors, and the gauges on the dashboard, they were like mutating into the frame of the tractor. It's hard. I wish I could show it. It's hard to explain, but it's like they were. It's like they were melting into the dash. It was that bad. It was really bad. I love the idea of a big map like that, and if I had a super beefy computer to run it, I would. Well, I probably do have a super beefy computer that would probably run it, but again, if it's not going to work for old man or anybody else that wants to join, I don't I think 4X and standard size maps are where it's at. I probably should empty this, shouldn't I? Before I move on, let me go dump this in the truck. The Pizza Roll Gang. That's awesome. That sounds like the name of a what do they call that on GTA? Like the crew names. That sounds like an awesome crew name. The Pizza Roll Gang. Oh, he's even got pizza roll emotes. That's awesome. Love those Totino's pizza rolls. I often have them on Sunday nights. We we play golf with friends, and I'll make up a big, huge plate of pizza rolls, and usually that's usually what I eat on golf night. We play golf with friends. A lot of fun. Oh, he's got 1-1. Cool. A lot of fun, and I'll eat my little combination pizza rolls. Alright, let's go down to the next one. I think... trying to remember where the next one is. Tell you what, let me pull the map up here. They had some Mexican pizza rolls too, but I haven't seen them anymore. So I guess we did plant 23 and 22. Oh, you know what? We got to go back because we got to get 34. We already did that one. All right, so we'll go down there and do that and get that done. Hastings 16X. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I looked at that one. That might be one I didn't look at, because I may have already made up my mind and said like, okay, no 16Xs. So I might look at that one too. But Left sent me. I'm kind of curious about this one that Left sent me. It sounds like it might be more something that I'm looking for. Yeah, would definitely like to go flat, because some of this equipment, and you know, I'm kind of looking at like the Borgo and the John Deere air cart and tool thing from Custom Modding. You can't use them on fields that really are rolly or hilly, but you know, they're okay on ones that roll. They slow down a little bit, but the really hilly areas where you want to farm, not so much a good thing. So flat is where it's at. Flat fields. Whoa. Almost took out a mailbox. Okay, we'll get this one, do some inrows here. So yeah, I don't know where we're going, but kind of got some criteria that I would like to meet. You know, it would be nice to have a flat one where we could run some of this stuff and not have to have a big bud pulling it. Right now we have to have a big bud to pull that one. But you know, this Elm Creek it's a great map. Don't get me wrong, I really love this map. It's kind of like home, because you know, it's based on the the original base game map. But I think the next one we should go flat. Do you know any good flat maps? Well, off the top of my head, just the ones that are already out that I've looked at. Frankenmuth, Michigan, what is the one that it's like No Man's Land? Oh boy, I've done forgot what that one was. It's kind of like No Man's Land. It's set up like a grid where you buy the properties like in a grid. You can get rid of the telephone poles and the trees by cutting down a sign. Gosh, what was the name of that one? Something Lands. I want to say it was Something Lands. Maybe the Wild Lands or something like that, or it's in the mod hub. That one's flat. There was another one I think that started with an F. Fox Farms, maybe, that's kind of flat, maybe. Western Wilds, maybe. Wildlands. Boy, I can't remember it. It's been so long since I looked at it. There are some good maps out there, but there's also some good maps that are in the works. So, and I'm kind of just waiting to see what those maps look like. I want to say Western Wilds for some reason. Is that a map? Western Wilds? Is that in the mod hub? Yeah, Fire Shadow, you're right. There was a map called Flat Map, and there was nothing on it, right? I think John played Flat Map. He did like a custom farm on it. I think he had an actual. I want to say he had a series based on Flat Map. Was it Western Wilds? It's from the same guy, and I want to say Alien Jim. The same guy that did No Man's Land. Because it's kind of set up the same way. It's got gold nuggets on it, and it might have been Western Wild. I want to say Western Wilds. But yeah, there's that, and then there's some other ones that are out there that I can't just remember the names off the top of my head, but there's a few in the mod hub. Oh yeah, yeah. I'll take a look at it. Left. I'll look at that tonight, probably. I got a meatball sub in there that I gotta heat up and eat at some point. Probably gonna do that first, and then maybe I'll look at it. I'll probably look at it while I'm eating that meatball sub. Yeah, I've taken a look at it, quite a few. And there's a lot of good maps out there. And some of them I've already played. I mean, you know, hands down, and I haven't found it for 22. Somebody told me that it was out for 22, but I haven't found it. Hands down, my favorite map in Farming Simulator 19 was Madison County. I think it was John's favorite too. I really like that map. That and Oklahoma. Oklahoma from DJ was a great map. Deer Country was fun. That was from DJ. It's great. You know, DJ, when he was doing maps, he did several maps. He did, I couldn't give you a total. It was maybe 5, 6, 7 maps, something like that. But every map that he did, it was like an improvement from the previous map. It was a different map, but it was like, you know, an improvement from the previous map. And then, you know, DJ, he's the one that did Green Valley for 22. So that was a 4X map, but it wasn't flat. I mean, there were areas of it that were, but it wasn't flat, like flat all the way across. And that's kind of what I'm in the market. I mean, it can roll. I can have rolling fields a little bit, but flat would be great. So I'll definitely look at that left. Thank you for sending me that link. You said you sent it in TeamSpeak? Oh yeah, there it is. I see it. Okay. My orange soda's blocking the bottom right corner there. This is another field that we're going to be plowing together here. These 3 fields will be expanding it and making this one field here, so. But yeah, that's part of the process, and we're not getting ready to switch maps like anytime like super soon, but you kind of know when a map is getting close to being completed. And when you look at what all we own here, there's not much left for us to purchase. So yeah, you kind of know. You have to plan ahead, and that's what we always do. We always kind of plan ahead, and it's like, we want to, we don't want to finish this map and be like, okay, we got to find a map, we got to find a map, we got to find a map. We take our time, and we, I don't really have to open this in. Don't really have to do that one, so let me go. I guess down here. To 34. Well, those are some big windrows. Oop, I hit a fence. How is the bottom right all one number on your map? Bottom right. How do you, what? How is the bottom right? You mean left or right? On your map. Oh, here's where, okay, I was like, wait a minute, I was looking at this screen, I was like, there's numbers down there, but I don't know which one he's talking about. Yeah, this is field 32. So that's all one field. That's the biggest field on the map. As a non-plowed together field, I guess we'd say. We've got some fields that we plowed together that technically, that's a big field. This is going to be a big field. We made this one bigger. So, yeah. That's field 32 down there. It's lot number 59, but it's field 32 from the base. Oh yeah, well this is a 4X Elm Creek by Stevie. It's Stevie's Elm Creek. So you see the map here. You see where all the blue signs are. That right there in the center. See where the blue signs kind of make a big square. That's the Stevie standard Elm Creek map. He made this 4X, so he added all of this outside. He added these larger fields outside, so yeah, this is Elm Creek 4X by Stevie. Where can you get that map? Hang on, let me get the link for you. I'm going to give you the link. This is going to be the link to his Facebook. You can download it directly from him. Let me get the link for you. Or we're going to Facebook, and then you search for a page and then you click on it and then it says nothing to show and then you hit back and then you go back in, then it's there. Mine does that a lot. I don't know why. Copy link. Link copied. Stand by. Whoop, there's a tree. I'm trying to drive and do this at the same time. It's not... Don't ever do this in real life. Only on Farm Sim. Let's see. Chat. And stand by. There you go. That is Stevie's. That's Mr. Stevie's Facebook page. He has maps. He's got a new map called Ringwoods that he actually brought from 15. He had it in 15 and I think 17 or 19. I think he had it in 19. And then he's got some other mods too of some of the in-game stuff that are Stevie-fied, we say. So he's got several things. It's in there somewhere. Just scroll through the post. I think he has a pin post at the top. If you look in the pin post, it's probably the more updated one's probably in there. Alright, dump some cotton bales down here too. This is going to be our cotton center down here. Where is this field? Oh, there it is. I was like, where am I? Alright. Got to open this field up too. Gonna plow it and expand it. Now that we own all this, we can come in and cut these trees down too. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, I think I'm actually going to have to take a quick break, guys. I would hire this out. I guess I could hire it out. He's probably going to get full. I'll go ahead and hire it out, and you guys can watch him go harvest some corn here. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. And I'm back. Alright, so he did turn around. He's going to get full. I'll just stop him and pull him out here and we can come back and get this. I'm going to have to go get my truck. Okay, so he got full. Let me turn him around here. I'll just go up here on this road. Find this road. It's It's like Bob's Road. Movie quote. Where's he going, man? I don't know. Find this road. It's like Bob's Road. What's the movie? Hello, welcome in. There's a cotton picker. And here's a cotton field, which will probably become a cornfield, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, we just got random fields out here that have straw in them, and I may just, I don't know. I may cultivate them under it, and I might pick it up. We kind of need them for the composting place, which is, you know, we bought, and we're trying to keep it operational. So I don't think we'll need that much straw. Maybe it makes sense to do the straw fields like closer to home because we got to turn it into loose straw. And then maybe cultivate all that straw. We dropped straw up north, and I said I wasn't going to do that anymore. Ooh, there's the road I need. I said I wasn't going to do that anymore. I knocked over a stop sign. That'll be a $75 fine. Or, well, it's probably inflation. It's probably like a $275 fine now. There it is. Nobody got the movie quote. I'm so disappointed, y'all. Gotta find this road. It's like Bob's Road. Nobody gets my movie quotes. I miss my work friend. She gets all the movie quotes. I can say any, you know how I randomly say, if you guys that are regulars here, you know I'm always saying, there, Fire Shadow got it. Finally, somebody got it. The regulars that are watching, y'all know I'm always quoting movies or TV shows. This girl that I work with, she gets them all. I can say something and she immediately knows what movie I'm quoting. There's some that she quotes to me that I don't know because they're movies that I haven't seen. So then I have to go and watch the movie, and then it's like, okay, I get it now. So she's probably actually better at it than I am. Yeah, where's my truck? Ah, there it is. Melissa? Did you just miss that truck? That's awesome. So yeah, they're making a Twister 2. I don't know how it's going to work. Supposedly, Steven Spielberg is responsible. He's going to bring in and have like the plot be like their kids maybe, or their kid out chasing tornadoes. And they're hoping to have Helen Hunt back. Obviously, they can't have Dusty, you know, Philip Seymour Hoffman, or Bill Paxton, because they have, you know, regrettably, you know, they've both passed. But they could bring back some of the other guys, I guess. I don't know. I think that was more of a, what's the right word? Like a once in a lifetime thing, maybe. There's some movies that deserve sequels, but there's some movies that you should probably let alone and just let them be great by themselves. I'm currently on single player. Normally I'm on multiplayer and I have either Old Man or Phil in here. But I'm currently on single player. I'm thinking Old Man probably had to work late. I can't see the rest of the TeamSpeak there. I don't know if he's up there or not. I've got my number thing up. I probably should move that. Let me see if I can move that. Really, that didn't save? Usually when I go in there, that saves. No, I don't see him anywhere. So he's probably working late. Trying to keep my internet info deal up. It's currently at 0 packet loss across the board. Knock on wood, every time I say that I get like a little tiny spike. But it's not like it was. Oh, I'm not on GPS. I probably should. I thought it was. You know what? I turned it off a while ago. That's what it was. That's okay. We're gonna go north and south on this one. We actually harvested anyway. I'm just doing inrows and trying to open some of them up. No, this is not a dedicated server. But yeah, some movies should just be, some should be left alone. And they should be great by themselves. It's kind of like, you know, like Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It's a movie that, yeah, I would kind of like to see what happened to the guy at the end that went with him. But, you know, it's kind of one of those, like, it's good just all by itself. Yeah. Yeah, and see what they're going to do is they're going to try to bring in 2 additional characters to try to fill that role. So it'll be a completely different person, but they're going to try to do it. And they shouldn't. They should leave it alone. I wouldn't really see them trying to recast that. I remember seeing Twister in the theater. It's a funny story. We went to see Twister in the movie theater, and we got to the scene where they were chasing the last tornado. It was the F5 tornado. And, you know, we're in the theater. It's got all the surround sound, you know, so it's got like the subwoofer with, you know, it's thunder, and you hear the roar of the tornado and all that. All of a sudden, when he's like in the truck talking on the CB to Jonas trying to get him to stop, the movie like slowly winds down because it was, I guess it was one of the old school projectors, you know, with the reel and the film and everything. And it was just like, Jonas, what's your position? And then it just stops. And then the lights come up, and then somebody comes in the door in the back and says, okay, folks, in real world, there's actually like 3 tornadoes headed this way, and we're going to close the theater. You guys are all welcome to come back for another showing, but that's it. And when they stopped the movie, you could hear the thunder outside. It was like storming. And we were like, okay, we just got scared half to death from these tornadoes and twisters, you know, killing people, you know, sucking people up in them, whatever, you know, destroying everything. You know, it's the finger of God. And you're sending us out there in our cars to try to race the storm and, like, you know, beat the storm. And it's like, okay, once I actually thought about it, I was like, okay, we're probably better off in our car because this, you know, this theater's probably not, you know, safer. So, but anyway, I thought that was cool. It was really, and there were actually tornadoes, yeah, that night. That was, but we went back later and we got to see the whole movie again in the theater, which was cool. All right, I think that's all of it there. We got it pretty much opened up as far as the inrows go. Let me go dump this in the truck over there. So we'll come back and hopefully Saturday morning, the internet. Yeah, you can't post links. That's the reason why you can't post links, especially if you're a first-time chat. If you're gonna first-time chat, for your first time chatting in the chat room, or the chat, I guess it's not really a chat room. They haven't used the word chat room since back in the day, but it probably shouldn't be a link, and it probably shouldn't be something like demanding me to do something, or anything. Doesn't matter what you put in there. So they took shelter in the theater. Yeah, they wouldn't let us stay in the theater. They were like, "You guys have to go. Bye. Come back for another showing for free." So it's kind of like we got to see like, I don't know, 5/6 of it, and got to come back and see like all 6 parts of it, the next night. So it's really weird. And I remember when we watched it again, there wasn't as much thunder the second time, so some of that was probably like the real thunder coming from the storms and stuff. So it added to the ambiance of the first time I ever saw Twister. So never again will that happen. That was a once in a lifetime thing. Alright, I'm going to shut this off. And we will come back. Actually, I can't put my header down, can I? There we go. Now I'll shut it off. We will come back and hopefully harvest this Saturday morning. I'm really hoping that we can. Right now I'm going to go back over here. Oh, one more thing that I did. I've got some more trees I want to take out over here. But I did plow this up. This is over here on north of 45 over here. So I already expanded this part. You got it? Awesome. Cool. It's a great map. I liked Elm Creek, the base game. We played that for a while, and they did this is the first American map I feel like they did a really good job on, and this is actually, the inside part here is different. It's done by Stevie, but it's still, it's still Elm Creek, so a lot of it is still the same. But you'll notice some of the fields are slightly different. I think this used to be 2 fields down here. I'm trying to remember Elm Creek. I think this was 3 fields or 4 fields maybe right there. And this was 2. This was like 3 or 4 up here. So yeah, it's a little different, but it's a great map. I like it. Alright. So I'm gonna go over here. I really need to work on this, just so we can get these silos full. And I'm trying to remember where I stopped at now. So I worked on this a little bit this morning. But yeah, there are some large fields. Look out here. Look out here. Large fieldage out here. Pretty good size. Alright, let me run down these. I can't remember what I put in what. These may just be all chaff. Yeah, chaff, 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 chaff. So these, okay, I don't think I started any grass on these yet. Tis the season for Christmas trees. I've never put inflatables, like inflatable decorations in my front yard, but I found one that I would actually consider getting. And it is the Little Debbie Christmas tree cake. They made it as an inflatable to put out in your front yard, and it lights up and everything. It's sold directly from Little Debbie, and they're already sold out. So maybe that might be a good thing. Got a question. I can't unfold a planter because of an attachment joint. What does that mean? I have no idea. Because of an attachment joint. I don't know. I'm racking my brain. Because of an attachment joint. And it was with borrowed equipment for a contract. What equipment was it? Were they mods, or was it base game equipment? And if you can be specific, like which planter and which tractor. Yeah, see I'm thinking about that too with doing the borrowed equipment. Does it do mods if you borrow the equipment? Are those included in the borrowed equipment, or is it just base game equipment when you do contracts? I don't know. We don't have any. I would look at a contract, but I don't have any. That's another thing. We're getting to the point where we're probably not going to have a ton of contracts left, because we're in a position where we can probably buy the rest of the map before too long. Base game, Kinnerland, Optima, planter, all base equipment. Yeah, that's kind of the only thing I was thinking too, Twitchy. Maybe it's because, you know, a lot of the equipment you can make it either a 3-point or just like the hitch. So maybe that has something to do with it. So like if you go into large tractors, let's see, find something with an example here. Yeah, so under attachers, you can make it like 3-point or just the hitch. Could that have something to do with it maybe? What tractor? What tractor are you using maybe might be the question. You would think though, with it being all base game and being part of a contract, that they wouldn't give you a tractor that wouldn't be compatible with the planter. But yeah, some of them are switched between that and like the 3-point, and some planters require a 3-point. That's the only thing that I can think of. think I just dumped all that into one silo. Yep, put 500 in there. Oh well. We'll probably fill them all up anyway. Base game Kinnerlin. Let's go to planters. Optima. Kinnerlin. Optima. That one. That's the one he's talking about. Okay, this is the one. This is the planter you have to... You tow it here. Right? And then you have to come around here and attach to it. And then you have to fold up the wheels or something to it. So maybe that's it. Yeah, you tow it down the road right at that point thing there. And then you go around to that other side and hook up to it. And then you have to do something to pick the wheels up. I think you have to fold it up. That's the one he's using. I bet that's the problem. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't think they would give you borrowed equipment that wouldn't be compatible with the planter. Does the tractor that came with the borrowed equipment, does it have a 3-point on the back? If it has a 3-point on the back, you should be okay. Oh, it does have 2 different hitches. Wow, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't think they would do that. Give you a 3-point planter and then just a standard hitch. But I guess they do. The more you know. Yeah, it's just a standard like trailer hitch. That seems kind of crazy. And I go crazy, crazy, baby. I go crazy. What can I do? Honey, feel like the color blue. That's a good song. That's one, if I ever go karaoke singing, I might sing that one. That one, or, you know, you got to throw some Journey in there, so Faithfully or Don't Stop Believing. Gosh, what else? Maybe Troubadour. Can't do it justice like George, though. Yeah. Well, it's got a 3-point, I think, on the side, and you hook up to that, and then you have to do something to either fold up the thing or disconnect. Oh, I haven't done fully completed the affiliate thing yet, so. Alright, we should have 250 here, yep, and 250 here, yep. So now let me fill up that back row. Actually, you know what? I could go ahead and activate just the chaff part. But I really don't want to run out of chaff. You really should get all 3 chaff, grass, and hay in there, and that way it's using it from all 3. That way it'll last longer. If you only have one product in there, it's going to eat through that product pretty quick. So let me go ahead and do some grass in the back. I'm probably going to have to work on this between now and then. But yeah, just hit that follow button and you'll know when I go live. That's thanks enough. I try to help. Sometimes I may not know the answer and somebody in chat might know the answer, so it's always good to come in and give it a go. And if you haven't heard of the Puma Plow community, we're actually part of the Puma Plow community. And John streams. Is he back to normal schedule now? I think he is. I think he streams at noon on Tuesday and Thursday. And then he streams at 6 p.m. Monday. Okay, wait a minute. He streams at noon on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And then he streams at 6 p.m. on Monday and Friday. Yeah, that's it. That's his regular schedule. He does Christmas lights, so it kind of changed a little bit there. But I think he's back to normal. I think I saw him streaming when I was at work. So when is he streaming again? Is he streaming tomorrow? I guess. Would it be tomorrow? Good greens, man. Yeah. I guess tomorrow, maybe. Unless he's streaming tonight. Alright, all the silos up front have grass. I gotta go to the second row now. Hey, there's that John Deere weight. Been looking for that. Tomorrow at noon. Okay, that's kind of what I figured. He's back to normal schedule now. So yeah, he'll stream from noon and stream for a little while. So he's playing this same map. He's playing Elm Creek. I think he's back. He was doing Silver Run, but I think he's back on Elm Creek now. It's a great map. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. Oh, has he not gone live with his lights? I would have figured he would have already been done. Thought he did them on maybe on Thanksgiving or just maybe the day after Thanksgiving or something. What's wrong with you down there? Trex. She's found something to play with, y'all. I don't know what it is. There's no telling. You can hear that jake brake. Alright, this is going to be a long and tedious process. Very long and tedious. So, I think that's going to be it. I'm going to work on this. Try to get these things full and get them running, and then we'll start selling silage again. And then we'll probably break the map. We'll probably have so much money we'll be rich. That's usually how it goes. Yeah, oh, he's not done yet. Okay. The lights have been a struggle bus this year. Okay, well, he'll be live tomorrow at noon. So twitch.tv/PumaPlow, guys, if you haven't checked him out already. If you ever have a question, again, either this chat or his chat, he's got a lot of people in his chat that know a lot about Farm Sim too. So go over there and if you can't get the answer here, try him when he streams. So, but anyway, I think that's going to be it. We usually do from 4 to 6 p.m. and it is now 6 p.m. So hopefully, knock on wood again, our internet will work Saturday morning at 7 a.m. That's when we go live again, and hopefully Old Man will be with us. But especially the internet. We really want the internet to be with us. So hopefully we'll see y'all again then, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time on Saturday morning. And I think that's it. Y'all have a good night. Have a good rest of your work week, I guess, and we'll see you Saturday, hopefully. Until then, guys, remember you reap what you sow. It is Matt from the Green Arcade. We will see y'all later. Have a good one.